So I was actually expecting a much bigger package box for this 3-pack here, and it's in a relatively small box. I mean, it's big, it's out of my reviewing station frame for my camera, but it's still not that humongous. It's actually a pretty good size, and I'm impressed because there's a big, massive Riot figure, there's a decently big Venom, and then there's a regular size figure too, but we'll see how that goes. I think maybe Riot is going to be in a couple pieces, like a Build-A-Figure, but we shall see. The side of the box, we get an image of every character. On the back of the box, there's a read-up for everybody here, so I'll go ahead and put it there so you guys can go ahead and pause the video if you wish to read it. Other side shows the same thing, and that's it. So I love the front art box here. Very nice. Like it. I hope they keep doing this for, since we have no choice with this plastic-free packaging now. I'm also have some very cool artwork, and this is what I hope the regular Build-A-Figure waves start doing, is these like comic book, very artistic uh, front covers, why not? And then just have the digital render of the action figure in the back. Is that a possibility? And if anyone's curious, here is how they're packed in. They're fully there. Riot is not broken up as a Build-A-Figure or anything. They're all there, all in one piece. Alright, so let me show you guys real quick exactly how these things were packaged in. I was mistaken slightly. Riot does come separated just the back torso piece, so this is separated in there just to get him to fit in. And of course this is just an accessory for a hand. But I didn't move anything here, okay? This is how he's packed in so he can fit, because if he is standing straight up, he will not fit. So it's just kind of funny. I'm not complaining or anything. It's just caught me off guard when I saw this, but they had to bend his knees, hinge his ankles, and twist his neck right there, hinge his neck, so he could barely fit inside that box. But that's kind of funny. And then they had to remove his torso. And then Agony, actually, they had to remove the head sculpt. So she's packed in like this, and then the head sculpt's wrapped separately. So I was like, I pulled her out first. I'm like, no way. Like, the factory really screwed up here. I thought they forgot to attach the head, but the head is actually a separate bagged item. So here it is, thankfully. And then Venom was the only one that was packed in normally, straight up, nothing crazy going on with this guy here. So this 3-pack retails for $77.99, which actually surprised me then, and it still surprises me now, considering how badly these Marvel Legends have been priced lately. But this one's actually pretty decent and pretty fair. That's essentially $25 per figure, and that's not bad. That's, at this point, that's what we're paying for regular Marvel Legends. Um, but considering that these don't come with Build-A-Figures, what do we get, right? Well, we get a big figure. This is the same body mold that was used for the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure and the deluxe release of Monster Venom. So that figure was, I think, 35 bucks when it came out. So we get accessories. Of course, Riot has a either a left or a right, doesn't matter. This can fit either hand, either arm. This hand that is shaped like an axe or some weapon of some kind. There you go. You can have that, and that's about it for Riot. But we do get an alternate head sculpt for Venom. So you can see here he's got that amazing Eddie Brock / Venom head sculpt, which is my favorite thing about this 3-pack. I'm actually the most excited for Venom because of that head sculpt. But if you don't want that, then we get our regular traditional Venom head sculpt. And here you go with the long tongue and all. Looks very nice. No complaints here. There you go. You get that, and then you also get a pair of fists for Venom, because of course he has a pair of open hands on the figure right now, so that you're not stuck with open hands forever. You can alternate some fists, and that only goes for him. Everybody has alternate hands. Riot doesn't have an alternate set of closed fists, but Agony does. And here we go. Just two little pink hands here, little fist for Agony, and that's all. Those are your accessories for these 3 figures. So I will start off with Venom, because this Paul Harding head sculpt is absolutely amazing. I love it. It looks so good. This is the type of stuff that I really expect Hasbro to do more often. I really hope they do more often, because I love it when they do something different like this. So I like this a lot. Check that out. I think it's done very, very well. Doesn't look goofy, doesn't look weird. Just looks just right. Like the tongue goes down here. Pretty nice. And they plugged in these holes. If you guys remembered, the retro carded Venom had these big old holes here. They plugged it in with these little tendrils. Very smart. Very nice. It looks like it's part of it now. Awesome. Looks awesome. So happy about that. The paint on the torso is pretty good. I don't see any issues. Not too bad. On the backside, same thing. Pretty good. And the rest of the figure is pretty much just all black plastic mold. It's some very nice detail here on the forearm. Anyways, moving on to the next one, we'll go with Agony here. And she is on the, of course, updated female body mold with the pinless double knees, double elbows, and the swivel at the bicep. So they have been utilizing this body ever since they made it. And, that's good. That's what we wanted. They are giving us what we've been asking for many years. This was a long time coming. So I fully expect all the females to have a body mold like this, so I'm happy about that. But she only comes with one head here, and it's great. But when I popped it on, it is the tightest of the tightest fits ever, which is good because it'll hold the weight. You don't see it being loose, but it's so tight that when you try to go swivel it, the entire peg starts to twist. I don't know if you can see that. It starts to twist. It's actually like the disc there is almost gummy-ish, and it's not too gummy to the point where it's gonna move. It's not. It's only when you try to swivel it because the ball joint and the head is so tight that it doesn't it doesn't move. It literally just twists. It's not even moving. It's twisting the entire peg right now. You can see it. There's the back side for those who were interested, and then here are the shins and the feet there. Decent paint apps. And that's about it for Agony. So let's move on to Riot. All right, so everybody clowned on Riot's head sculpt, thinking he looked super goofy, and some people might still think he looks goofy. It's not terrible, but it definitely could have been better. I must say, it could have been better, but it's not the worst. And I think the promo shots made it look a little worse, but again, it's not the best of the best. So wish it was a little bit more fine tuned, a little bit more sharper. But I think it's the jawline or the overbite. He does have an overbite, doesn't he? Something's a little off. But other than that, he is Monster Venom. So if you have Monster Venom, then you know what to expect here. Pretty good body mold for such a beefy, big symbiote figure or character. So I dig it. I love all the details about this sculpt. The veins and all the muscle definition and all that sculpted on there is pretty good. I love the tendrils. Here's Venom with the alternate head sculpt attached for you guys to see. And here he is with the head sculpt that came with the King in Black 2-pack Venom. And it fits on 100% perfect. Like, it's a nice snug fit. It's not loose. It's like meant for it. So, and check this out, guys. We have the Eddie Brock head on the Venom from the King in Black 2-pack, and it fits on perfect. So this is pretty cool. And here he is next to the Venom from the movie, and this is the same exact body mold as that King in Black Venom with wings, but it's just the movie version. So this gives you an idea of what those two figures would look like next to this Venom. And here we have Agony next to another symbiote. We have Lasher. And then here we have Riot next to Monster Venom. This is the deluxe release of Monster Venom. And of course, same height, same everything except for the head sculpts. And here he is next to HasLab Galactus. So that will wrap things up on this review of the Marvel Legends Venom 3-pack with Riot, Venom, and Agony. This is the Amazon exclusive. And overall, for $25 a piece here at $77.99, I think it's a fair deal, especially considering that we're getting two characters that we haven't gotten before, and it adds into our arsenal of symbiote characters with Riot and Agony. Two characters that we probably won't get again for a long time. It's not like we're going to get them every year like Venom. Venom will get many more times, I would only assume, because we've gotten him so much. But this Venom specifically really does the Eddie Brock head justice, even though it is half and half, which is what makes it so great. But the previous Eddie Brock Venom that had the Eddie Brock head just did not look good at all, and this one is vastly superior. Overall, it's a pretty good set, and Venom fans will be pleased with it. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Hit the like button and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.